Hello Internet, this is Rayden with Otakurabumon,
And this is Chickopie.
and today we are going to be talking about the convention that we just went to. Which convention?
Star City Anime.
Woo, yeah, it was really great, actually.
It was a lot of fun.
So, you go. First point.
So first off, I guess we'll just talk about the convention. It's in Roanoke, Virginia. It's a very kind of small convention. There was a few guest panelists that were there, Chuck Hubert and Felicia Angel. I don't know how to say her last name, but
Should look this stuff up before we start recording.
well, I mean, I know I could read it. I just don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
If you've ever seen Devil as a Part-Timer, that's where she's from.
Yeah, she does Emmy.
Yeah.
I think I'm saying that right.
Yeah, I think so.
And she's done a lot of extra voices, like just side characters in some other anime, but she seems like she's going to be in more newer stuff. She's kind of a younger voice actor. Like, I noticed she's playing the swimmer girl in the new Danganronpa, the English dub.
Oh, okay.
So she's going to, I think, be in newer stuff. She's just kind of an upcoming voice actor.
Yeah, she seemed like she was in a lot of stuff. Well, when she was talking to us, we actually talked to her, and she seemed like she was in a lot of stuff that's up and coming, like the Dragon Maid anime.
Oh, is she in that?
Yeah, she's in that. So I can't remember what she said, but she's in that. So that's blowing up in Japan and in America right now. So
I haven't actually seen that.
Yeah,
but I've seen a lot of photos on
Yes.
Facebook. So
now Chuck Hubert, that's the guy who does Hero from Shin-Chan, and that should be the best. The reason that you would ever know this.
and
guy.
like nobody knows
No.
who you're even talking about.
No, okay, so he does Stein from Soul Eater.
The guy with the screw in his head.
yeah.
Everybody knows that.
And Emperor Pilaf and Android 17 from Dragon Ball Z. So
Isn't that
Dragon
regular
Ball.
Dragon Ball
Well,
and Dragon
Android,
Ball Z?
yeah, and
Yes.
Dragon Ball Z.
So
it's
I mean,
both
he's
of
been
them.
in a lot of stuff. He's done
Yeah.
a lot of side characters and stuff too. But they were both pretty good. Some
But-
other people that were there. I mean, there was like the famous people, and then there was some cosplayers that are, they're growing in popularity and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Kira Fox is the one that she goes to a lot of conventions. She does a lot of panels and stuff. And
Yeah, I actually want to talk about that because I interrupted one of her. You were there. I interrupted one of her panels because I wanted. She made this joke about chili dogs online, and I knew it was a joke. I thought it was funny, and she said it was a joke that she would eat chili dogs and do Polaroids of them, of her like eating chili dogs. So I went, around her Sonic plushies as well. So I went there and I told her that I only came for the Sonic chili dog plushies, and it embarrassed the hell out of her. And nobody knew what I was talking about. And that was the whole point. That's why I did it, because I wanted to be funny. And then I just I decided to actually roll with the joke. So I every time she would post, I would be like, where's the chili dog Polaroids? And she said they're coming. So I might actually, I don't even care to have a Polaroids of her eating chili dogs, but I would pay her if she did it just because of how ridiculous that is. Because I think that would be hilarious.
Yeah, I think it was a joke. But
Yeah, it was
you
a joke.
escalated it.
I
to something
escalated
else.
to where she just can't ignore it, and not only that.
It's like the Smash Mouth eating the eggs.
Yeah,
Like he
exactly.
had to do it.
Yeah, from something awful. Yeah, that's exactly the way it was. And I just thought it was hilarious. And I thought the entire time she probably thinks I'm some creep that really wants a picture of her eating a chili dog. But it was just too funny that I just couldn't let it go. I just think it's hilarious. So,
Yeah.
Kira Fox, if you ever see this video, I just wanted to let you know that I'm not really into watching you eat a chili dog, but if you went through the effort to do it and prove me wrong, which I don't think you're actually going to, then I would totally pay you for that, because I think that's fucking hilarious.
All right, moving on.
Okay, yes.
So yeah, she's pretty cool. She did a lot of cool panels. She actually had a lot of panels this year. I'm sad I missed a lot of them, but I did get to see a few of them, and they were pretty good. And then another cosplayer that was there, Aaron Rabe. I don't know how to say his name either. I'm just not very good with names. How do you say it? Do you know?
I don't know.
I'm
not going to say
but
it.
He is really hilarious. He does the greatest cosplay of Jack Sparrow. he is just like Johnny Depp.
Oh,
and he has put so much time and effort into his costume. Like, I mean, you could see him side by side with the Pirates of the Caribbean cosplayer.
Or Caribbean.
Shut up! I can't talk.
It doesn't matter.
Anyway, it was just amazing. And he goes around, and he stays in character the whole time. You pass him in the hallway, and he's, just stumbling along with his bottle of whiskey or whatever it is.
It's, like grape juice or something
grape
like that.
Juice.
Yeah, he has it in a beer bottle, but it's like grape juice or something.
But it's just amazing. Even his voice sounds like Johnny Depp.
Yeah, it's really, he has nailed it to perfection. I've actually shown people his picture and been like, hey, did you know that Johnny Depp came to our local convention? And they'd be like, what? Really? I show him the picture of us together. It's like, no way!
Yeah.
It's
really convincing.
Yeah, it's
so
really...
definitely, if you're into that kind of stuff, cosplayers and stuff, you should check them out on Facebook.
Now, we kind of got off track when we were talking about the size of the convention. I think it was about 400, 500 people, I'm thinking. Definitely under 1,000, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't a very big convention. It's
Yeah.
nothing like Otakon or Dragon Con or anything like that.
It was a bit out of the way for us to go. It was kind of a little farther. But I mean, we decided to go because we, a lot of people were going that we liked. I definitely wanted to meet the guy who did Hero's voice from Shin-Chan, which is one of my favorites. So, yeah, I definitely wanted to go. So, it was a very good convention. It's very local. It has, the kind of, that local feel because it's smaller.
Yeah.
And it's you get to really know a lot of the people. And every time you go, you get to, talk to the, the people that are there. Vic was there one year. And I actually got to stop and talk to him and have a real conversation. Because, the celebrities that go around are just, I don't know. They're kind of they're
more like people. They're not bombarded by millions of people trying to get their autographs.
Yeah.
So they actually, converse with you and they walk around the convention. That's why I love smaller conventions. We've been to Bonsai Con was another one that was kind of small and that was fun.
Yeah, because that actually had, what's his name?
Todd Habercorn.
Yeah, Todd Habercorn. He was just walking around.
Yeah, and that's what I love about small conventions. You can actually meet these people, and they're not annoyed with you because they've been meeting people all weekend.
Yeah, it's really cool.
We went to Otakon one year, and it was totally different experience. I tried to get something signed, and I waited in line for over an hour, and then you get there and he's just trying to rush you along, hurry up and sign this so I can sign the next thing.
Yeah, and it's not I don't want to go ahead and make it sound like they're bad people. They just have so much that they have to do that it's just so much on their plate that they really do want to sit down and meet their fans and stuff. It's just the problem is there's so many people.
I think that's why they like to go to smaller conventions, voice actors, so they can have a chance to really talk with the fans and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, that it's pretty small and it was really fun. I had a good time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's also one of the cool stuff that that we got captured actually was some of the sword fights and stuff.
Oh yeah.
That they had they actually had these really cool events there, and it was sword fighting, and they had a stuntman that was twirling stuff in the air and whatnot.
Yeah, he was actually outside, and he had this baton thing with both ends caught on fire.
Yeah.
And he was just tossing it up in the air, juggling this
it.
It was on fire.
Yeah, and people were around him, which made me really nervous because in the video that we'll show, the guy is throwing stuff in the air and stuff, not catching it, literally dropping it and throwing it around the room on accident. And it just made me really worried when we were walking out, because it was at the end of the convention he did this, and he's doing it with fire. Like it's on fire. He's tossing it around, and the like people are standing around him, and I'm like, let's get the hell out of here because I know how this ends. You know, I was watching.
Because he was dropping stuff earlier and falling.
Yeah, and I was recording earlier, and he was dropping stuff, and it's like, yeah, I know how this is gonna end. Let's leave now.
Yeah, but that was really cool. We actually just caught the end of it. I wanted to get some on video, but he was just finishing up when we walked by. But
yeah.
I did get some good sword fighting video. They had an event where you could you pay like I think it's $2 and you could actually sword fight with somebody else, and there's like just foam swords, and they had a bunch of different kinds of swords you could buy if you wanted to buy them, or you could just rent them for $2 and you sword fight. And they had tournaments, and they had like I think one night they had objectives. I heard them talking about that, but I didn't actually stay to see that, so I don't know how that went down.
I know that they had a game room.
Yeah, it was a pretty small game room. It looked like older games set up. Like I think I saw Mario and some arcade machines.
Yeah, one of the guys, I actually know the guy who runs the thing, Zach. He is a fantastic guy. I can't say enough good things about him because he's just like always going to events around Virginia and like setting up this game stuff. And he's setting them up like, you know, for kids and adults that want to have fun and do like all this stuff. And it's really cool that he goes out of his way to constantly do that. It's really amazing, honestly. I just can't say enough good things about I think it's GameStruck, which you'll notice if you go, just for full disclosure, if you go to our Twitch, we are actually under GameStruck as well. So not like I'm not trying to, you know, promote GameStruck because I'm a part of the Twitch side of it, but I have to say that, you know, Zach is a really good guy and GameStruck is awesome, and so you should definitely check it out.
Yeah, definitely.
But anyways, I guess what we should talk about is like kind of like the
shops or the panels.
The panels. We didn't really go to many panels. At least I didn't. We were away from each other a lot, so I didn't really go to a lot of panels. But I think I went to like 2 or 3 panels the entire time. What about you?
Yeah, I really didn't go to that many this year. I did go to a few of Kira Fox's, and I went to. I did catch part of the Chuck Hubert one, which was actually pretty funny. He was joking around a lot, and and I mean, I really mostly just hung around the convention. I was trying to get pictures of cosplayers, and I explored the shops a lot.
Yeah, which there were a lot of really good cosplay there, though.
Yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot of Soul Eater, probably because Chuck Hubert was there.
Yeah, probably.
There was a really good Stein I saw. I didn't get a picture, but he had the screw in his head and everything, so that was really cool. There was
Yuko and Simone.
Oh yeah,
from
Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, that was
really good.
Yeah,
they were like spot on.
Yeah, they did a really good job.
There was Kagome and Miroku from Inuyasha.
Yeah.
Saw a few Death Note characters.
The Oran Host Club, the Squid Girls from
Splatoon.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh yeah, they were pretty good.
Yeah, there were a lot, but we didn't get a lot of photos because like our phone kept dying. My phone is a piece of shit, and her phone.
My phone, I forgot to clear it out. So the whole first day of the convention, like my phone was already full of pictures and videos, and I didn't really get that much. So I had to try to cram as much content into the next day as I could. So I missed out on a lot of recording that I wanted to do.
Yeah, she really likes her hentai on the go. So
shut up. I don't.
No, but yeah, we went ahead and other than that, I mean, like, I guess what we've been leading up to, the biggest thing about the convention that I liked was the shops.
Oh, definitely.
The shops were the best. I think that any convention goer has to say that the shops are always the best. The reason to go to any convention is the shops, because you want to buy cool stuff to bring home. I think the only thing that I got was Madoka and Cube, thing, and then we got a whole bunch of Japanese food.
Yes, that's one thing I love about small conventions, because a lot of the bigger ones, they don't allow food stands.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll have like Pocky and Ramune, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But like they have like all these different Japanese buns, like bean-filled ones, the red bean paste.
Yeah, what was it?
Melon bread.
Yeah, the melon bread, the Aikido. What is that? What is it called?
Hokkaido cream.
Yeah, the
Oh my
Hokkaido.
god, that was
That
good.
was really good.
It was so good. It was
That
like
is the best one. It was
like an angel food cake, but it was like a bun.
yeah, it was
I don't know
creamy
how to
in the
describe.
inside. Like it kind of melted in your mouth.
Yeah, it was bread, but it melted in your mouth.
And it became like kind of buttery, and I
Yeah.
don't know how to describe it.
It was very delicious.
Hokkaido
I should have
cream.
took a picture before I ate it.
Yeah,
but
well,
I didn't.
it's funny because I don't really like that stuff. So what happened was that I took half of Chickopie's food, and then I ate like just a bite, and I was like, I usually don't care for this stuff. Gave it back to her, and then I reached back for it. It's like, okay, all right, I'll eat this after it dissolved. I was like, that's good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got it before she bit my fingers off.
Yeah, I don't mind sharing, but yeah, the shops were amazing. I mean, they had anime, they had a little bit of manga. I wish they had more manga.
Yeah, I did get the Hellgirl, the English Hellgirl manga. That's another thing I got, which was great.
It was only $7.
Yeah, it was $7, and you can't find the Hellgirl manga, and I almost have the complete English collection, so that was helpful.
Yeah.
And we also got what was it?
We got a Koro Sensei
Yeah,
poster.
Koro Sensei poster, which Azura was so nice to buy for me. So yeah.
And we got a Koro Sensei plushie.
Yes, and then I got a band to go around my go around my arm.
You can tell Rayden likes the assassination classroom.
It's so good.
We got
it's
all
awesome.
the Koro Sensei
Go watch it if
merch.
you haven't. It's amazing.
Yes.
But I think that's really kind of it. That's kind of where it I think that's kind of where we have to leave it, because we mentioned pretty much everything.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. If you're looking, if you're in Virginia or North Carolina or this kind of area, Star City Anime, they do it every year.
Yeah.
Usually February, March, something like that. They've only been doing it a few years.
It's always really good, and yeah, I would recommend it. I'd give it 5 out of 5.
Yeah, I would too. It was a lot of fun.
So I think that's it. We got to wrap up before the cat's alarm goes off. So, so if you like this video, subscribe, and tell us in the comments if you like this thing. We might do more as long as they're closer to us.
Yeah, let us know what you think, and thanks for watching.
Yep. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.